Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Lacey G.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Amy.
And
it feels weird to end it.
And Nick Adams left us, literally just left the studio, and he's got to go to space. I mean, he got stuff to do.
I know. He needs to go. Well, I guess the Artemis crew is back, but he needs to do his Artemis lap.
But as he's walking out, I was like, no, Nick, you're leaving? I've got so much stuff to tell you. He thought it was on a personal level. I was like, nope, I got SwifTEA. You can listen on the podcast. But I'm low-key a little mad at him. And
Why?
I think that's why he might have taken off. Because if Nick Adams figured out an Easter egg whenever I've spent my whole life trying to figure out Easter eggs, I'm gonna be mad. I literally said to somebody, I said, she just made it so easy, and that's why he got it. Yeah, so a little one-sided beef there. But we have a lot to catch up on. It's been a very exciting week for Swifties. Anna, you saw this live in person, right?
Yes. Well, let me just say also, time of recording, clocking in Saturday, May 2nd at 8:26 a.m. Central Time. Important context because we could be falling into a very classic 13 podcast situation where we record an entire thing about theories and what's going to happen, what do we think, and then as soon as we are done recording, Taylor's going to do something. And this did happen recently. It's happened famously throughout the entire podcast with certain songs that we talk about or news that we talk about or things like that. Most recently, it happened when we did an entire episode explaining the music video Opalite. And there's a comment on our YouTube, because you can watch us on YouTube. But there's a comment that says, 13 did it again. You guys said, quote, the latest and greatest music video. But you should have said at time of recording, because this morning Taylor released Elizabeth Taylor. So it's just really funny that this always happens. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the mysterious countdown that was on Taylor Swift's website. And I did see this in real time in case you missed it. And it's kind of been bizarre because 2 days ago, what happened was 2 days ago, I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw that somebody had posted what looked like a screenshot of a countdown on Taylor's website. And the caption was just like, new countdown. But the countdown itself looked unlike the other Taylor Swift countdowns. Recently in the Showgirl era, the countdowns have a glittery background. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we know if it's going to be like a merch Christmas drop. It has like a Christmassy background. Like there's always a hint in the background as to what it's going to be. This one specifically had animated clouds in the background that look very, very much like the Toy Story clouds. That's the first thing I thought of. And the colors are yellow and blue.
The
and
font was off.
The font was off. And I saw somebody had posted a screenshot and I said, I don't know if that's real, because nowadays a lot of people make jokes about things that, I mean, we've done it before too. We did a whole countdown on our social media saying new countdown, and it was like a countdown to like a new episode, and people got mad at us.
The beach towel.
They
Do you
did.
remember the beach towel
the
countdown?
beach towel countdown. Excellent example. But anyway, so I saw that, and so I was like, let me look for myself. So I went to TaylorSwift.com, and there it was. At that point, it said 47 hours and 15 minutes or something, and I took a screenshot of it. And then I sent it to you guys in our group chat, and I said, oh my God, Taylor Swift countdown on her website, not a joke. And I sent a picture of the screenshot, and I was like, it's kind of giving Toy Story. This, like, it sounds fake, because I thought you guys were getting my text messages before you got the picture. So I was like, I promise this is not a drill. And then when I went back to her website 30 seconds later and I refreshed, it was gone.
So fans, if they did not refresh, still have the countdown.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Other people refreshed. Is this really happening? Countdown went away. Well, this was on the 30th. Day before, I think there's been a glitch.
April 29th?
April 29th. Where were you? So is this something that just happened? Did somebody make a mistake?
It's
Truly don't think so.
But it's so weird, because
That's a big mistake.
it would be a really, really big mistake for sure. But then why did it go away? Actually, like, why? I started to question, was it posted just at the wrong time? And then I thought, ooh, maybe it was supposed to be 47 minutes, not 47 hours. So I kind of stayed, refreshing and stuff. But then nothing ended up happening that day. But I was like, this is too big of a mistake, too big of a coincidence. I don't know. And then a lot of Swifties were like, okay, what's going on? I posted a video on our Instagram at the 13 podcast of like the live SwifTEA that we were having in our group chat as we were trying to figure out what was happening because, and I'm sure you have something about this, Lacey, about how just a few days before Taylor went out to dinner and she was wearing a blue dress with a yellow purse and red shoes, very much matching the aesthetic of this Toy Story-esque countdown. And when I first saw that outfit, I didn't think Toy Story. I had actually thought
Wizard of Oz coming home? Okay, yeah, because that's what a lot of people are saying and theories that's been around since Karma, since the Karma music video.
Yeah, and so that's what I had thought of. But then when you put that outfit side by side with the Toy Story background and color scheme, it matches that as well. So then
there was a horseshoe necklace.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she was wearing a horseshoe necklace that night, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean? Kentucky Derby?
I mean, cowboy.
And there's a horse
Woody
toy. Bullseye is a horse toy. So then, I don't know about you guys, but my train of thought was, okay, Toy Story 5 is coming out June 19th, coming out in June. My immediate thought was, oh, she's probably going to have a song on the soundtrack. My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys would be perfect. Or maybe she's going to do an original song for the soundtrack. That was my first train of thought. And then I think Nick had said, oh, maybe she's going to voice a character. Like maybe there's a new character in the movie that she's going to voice. She's done it before. She was in the Lorax.
Yeah.
So like that could be fun. There's all these different possibilities, but I know that you have a lot of theories, Lacey.
Oh, yes.
Let's hear it.
Oh, yes. So the cloud's very obviously Toy Story. But if you look at all the Toy Stories, it's actually Toy Story number 1 because that's the only time that they had those clouds. At the end of Toy Story 1, they move and then Andy's wallpaper changes. So that's from the original Toy Story. Does that mean something? Andy's line in Toy Story, there's a snake in my boot. Giving people Debutation rumors. But it's coming out the same day that Taylor Swift released Tim McGraw 20 years ago.
Yeah, so that is very, very interesting because, and we've said this on the podcast over the last couple of months, but I really feel in my soul that we're going to get some sort of 20th anniversary special something of her debut album, whether that be her re-recording of it or just something. And so the fact that the Toy Story movie comes out the same day that she released Tim McGraw 20 years ago, I don't think that's a coincidence. I know there's a lot of things that are coincidences, but to me, I'm like, okay, list of possibilities here. Maybe she re-releases Tim McGraw Taylor's version that day. Maybe Tim McGraw Taylor's version is on the Toy Story soundtrack. There's some sort of tie-in, and I just can't figure out what it is. But I don't think, obviously these were like all hints and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, think back to recent merch drops. She had a lot of Cowboy Like Me stuff, and we didn't know why. Taylor Swift has said she eggs stuff way in advance. And I don't think this is just aligning that this timing is happening. I think it's been something in the works for a while. She said before she will Easter egg 3 years in advance. While in Time Year Magazine 2023, she said about revisiting Reputation. She said, I think a lot of people see it and they're like, 6 snakes and strobe lights. The upcoming vault tracks for Reputation will be fire. The re-recordings project feels like a mythical quest to her. She said, quote, I'm collecting Horcruxes. I'm collecting Infinity Stones. Gandalf's voice in my head every time I put out a new one. For me, it's a movie now. Well, why is that relevant at this moment? Today, May 2nd, is International Harry Potter Day that is celebrated annually to commemorate? Thank you, that's the word. Commemorate the anniversary of the Battle of Hogwarts.
Okay, interesting that it wouldn't be on July 31st because that's Harry Potter's birthday, but okay.
And
Why,
that's
how
when,
do you know that?
Because that's my birthday.
I know.
And that's when Harry Potter defeated Lord Voldemort.
Okay,
Did
spoiler?
I still have it? Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. Those books have been out for a long time.
But is that a connection? I mean, how is it? It's ending. The countdown is ending today in a few hours on a big day that she's referenced before.
Yeah, I think what's interesting to me is that she's had songs on movie soundtracks before, especially lately since she owns her music. Like that's just been something that we've been seeing a lot more.
Yeah.
But none of those other movies have ever had a countdown on her website.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, if this wasn't a mistake, I think it's something bigger.
But I want to believe that. My only issue is we've had countdowns for the most minute little teas.
Like the beach towel.
Yes. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to feel.
What would you, okay, in a perfect world, what would you want to happen at the end of this countdown?
I would love a 20th anniversary, something, whether it's a song for the debut or a whole Taylor's version. I don't know.
Yeah.
But definitely it needs to be related to that.
Yeah. I would agree. And if there is any sort of 20th anniversary, re-recording, release, anything, I would just once again ask for I'd Lie. Taylor's version. That's my only request. Lacey?
I mean, SwifTEA senses are going off, man. I feel like it's time. I feel like it's happening. I think at the end of the countdown, she's gonna say debut's getting released. Debutation. I mean, not releasing it today, announcing it.
Yeah,
Right.
no, yeah, yes. I understand what you're saying. What I guess I'm trying to figure out is how would that
Tie into Toy Story.
how would that tie into Toy Story? Maybe it is all kind of tied. Like maybe
Because of the anniversary of Toy Story releasing on the anniversary.
yeah, but that's also like if there's no actual tie-in, like that's so random. Like movies come out every single weekend. There's never been just like a random like, oh, let me put a countdown to Star Wars because I'm releasing an announcement on May 4th. You know what I mean? Like I feel like even if it is some sort of
debut
thing,
It still has
it
to be
still
related.
has to tie into under the assumption
Right.
that that's what it is. And at first I was like, maybe this is random. Maybe this was a mistake, whatever. But then in the Opalite music video, there are those cloud backgrounds that we've seen before.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's like, and then in the New York Times interview that she did, which we have a whole episode on that coming out soon. But in that interview, there was a part where she was talking about the song Elizabeth Taylor. And she said sometimes like an idea will come down floating in a cloud and you just have to grasp it. And then Taylor Nation took that clip and posted it on their social media, used the cloud emoji, but they happened to do that 5 minutes after this whole countdown thing was discovered. Like there's some tie-in.
It's glitching. It is glitching. It is glitching. And just like you said, the Opalite music video, Jess Dennison on TikTok said, we've seen this film before.
The entire Opalite music video is kind of like a ripoff of Toy Story's entire plot. Taylor is at home. She orders a brand new toy. She gets her toy out of the box. This toy is an inanimate object that actually is supposed to be her best friend, but it's not working. She's quite literally playing with her toys in her childhood bedroom. If she would have used the Opalite spray correctly, it would have turned her inanimate object into something real. Instead, she sprayed it on herself. In Toy Story, obviously, when Andy leaves, all of the inanimate objects of toys come to life. Taylor just made it happen with Opalite spray. And then when they go to do the photo shoot in the mall with Louis Capaldi, there's the clouds on the sky background behind the lattice, and the lattice is literally the 5 holes in the fence. I digress. I undigress, because the countdown is literally 5 clouds in the sky. And this entire lattice backing is the 5 holes in the fence picture, and then they used the cloud background to put 5 clouds in the sky for the new countdown that just disappeared. But it's at this exact moment in the music video when Louis Capaldi says, "I want to be your friend," and then he goes in front of the Toy Story cloud background drop and takes pictures with them. The most iconic song out of the entire Toy Story franchise is "You Got a Friend in Me." It's literally the Toy Story plot, but it's just hidden enough to where you'd actually have to think about it.
I like it.
What if she's doing a cover of You've Got a Friend in Me?
That'd be great.
So please share Nick Adams' jokes from the group chat. Dang it, they were so good.
Well,
so good.
So our group chat, we were having like a real-time SwifTEA episode because we were just going back and forth and back and forth.
Sorry, guys.
Amy was at work like a normal person.
I was out of town.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was like at an event, and I was like, dang it, I missed all of everything.
I know, but it was kind of on brand for you to be like, wait, I missed it. What's going on? Yeah, because at a certain point, hold on, let me look at our texts. We were like, there's no way that this isn't like tied into Toy Story somehow, right? Like it's identical. And Nick said it has to be Toy Story. It's the same wallpaper. When do we think this countdown will end? I said if it's correct, it would end on Saturday, which is today, time of recording, only a few hours from now. So because we're recording this episode, I guess we're going to find out in a couple of hours. Someone on our Instagram, because I had posted a picture of the background, had said maybe it's a Wood-E music video, you know? And then like the thought of Wood being on the Toy Story soundtrack is pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
Imagine the outrage. And then at one point I said, can I make a video about this text thread? Because it basically serves as a SwifTEA episode. And that's when Nick took that as a green light to start making jokes. So first he sends a picture of Taylor, but like as a minion with like no commentary. He just like sent that, I guess, because it's cartoon related. He said maybe it's a new Toy Story themed Elvira remix of one of her songs. Then he just said, "You're a cowboy like me," and then a picture of Woody. And then he said, "You've got a friend in Me Hee Hee," featuring Brendan Urie of Panic at the Disco, Taylor's version. And then he just keeps going. He's like, "Oh, let me go ahead and make some jokes," which is funny. But I do think he was the most believable on point one to me is when he said Toy Story opens on June 19th, which is the exact same day that Taylor released her very first single, Tim McGraw, 20 years ago. So it just kind of comes all back to that. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a few hours. But then, like, what if nothing happens? If absolutely nothing happens, does that just mean like it genuinely was a mistake?
No, it is. How does that mistake even happen?
Yeah.
It's not a mistake.
But then why would it go away? That's the thing. Like, why?
Because she wants us talking about it.
Glitch is exactly why it went away. Glitch.
I know.
I just want to go on the record and say I am also funny. It's not just Nick Adams. I was also working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us what you said that was really funny. Oh, you were at work.
No, I didn't. I just wanted the group chat to know I am also funny.
Not the setup. Tell us what you said that was funny. Oh wait.
I'm sorry.
You are funny, but yes, this was happening just like 1 o'clock. Rapid fire in the middle of the day.
I was like, oh my God, I have 30 messages that I missed. That's insane.
I did love when Nick was asking me. He was like, "Were you just casually on her website?" I was like, "You're not." But no, it's because I had seen someone. Because anytime I do see some sort of rumor about a countdown or something, I always have to just check for myself.
Yeah,
to see if it's true. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll find out in a couple of hours.
Fans are also wondering, with Woody saying there's a snake in my boot. That's what he says all the time if you pull a string. Obviously, snake references Reputation, boot, could be Country Roots, Debut.
Yeah.
Maybe this song is just a vault track from Reputation or Debut.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she's alluding to.
Yeah.
I feel it, though. Something's happening. And the last time I had a theory correct is whenever Tortured Poets Department was announced. So I just want to go on record saying that.
Yeah.
That I'm funny and correct sometimes.
Well, I mean, maybe you're not funny, but you are correct sometimes.
And you are correct sometimes.
Thank you.
I'm teasing.
You're hysterical.
I know. We're just pushing your buttons. We're just pushing your buttons. But I guess like I mean, consider this an emergency episode because by the time people listen to this, either they're listening to it before the countdown ends or they're listening to it after. Let us know.
what we
text
already
me,
know.
I guess.
It's exciting though.
Yes, agree.
Please let us know that we are correct. That Nick is correct.
No, watch it be something like absolutely so far-fetched
started.
that we're not even in the orbit of being close.
Are we going to go live whenever I'm correct on
Yes,
social media?
I think
in a
we
little
have
bit?
to.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Going to disturb Nick in space?
Yes.
He's going to be driving.
Yeah.
You have to
yeah.
call him.
Why not?
Drive to space?
I mean, how else do you get there? You can't fly. That's crazy. Well, then do we want to just go ahead and post this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go ahead and post this episode because I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel it all the time. So I mean, I'm not correct or funny. But I think something's happening today. I can confirm that. Something is happening today.
And we have that on the record. So if nothing happens, we have that clip of you saying that.
we can play it back anytime.
Yes.
I said something's going to happen today. I didn't say what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. We have really, really great listeners.
Agree.
Have so lucky for the last 5 years to have wonderful, wonderful listeners who love to call our Google voicemail 689 214 1313. Amy, what's a good way for people to remember that?
Yes. We have the albums and then the movie she was in and then her favorite number.
Yes.
There you go. Very simple enough. Well, the reason I'm bringing up listeners is because after 5 years of this podcast going hard, I think we might have the cutest voicemail of all time.
Hello, my name is Lindsay. I'm a listener of the podcast, big fan. Love listening when new episodes come out. I wanted to share, I love Opalite from The Life of the Showgirls. Been a big fan since the song came out, and maybe a little much of a fan. I have 20-month-old twins, so now anytime I ask if they want to listen to music, they both go, which means they want to listen to Opalite. So I am certain that will be my number one song on my Spotify Wrapped this year. That's my son in the background asking to listen to it again. So I'm going to hang up so we can go turn it on. But, yep, it's a big hit around our house. We love Taylor Swift, especially Opalite.
It's adorable.
How cute is that?
That is so cute. Some people are just born Swifties.
Lindsay, that was so sweet. And great job bringing those children up on great music.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously have good taste from their mama.
Yeah. Very, very sweet.
Yeah, I thought that was wonderful. Okay, anything else?
I'm just excited.
Me too.
All right.
Let's
We'll
see what happens.
See what happens. It is 8:50 Central Time at time of recording. We just have a couple hours left to go. Let's see what happens. Clown nose on.
Clown nose on.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.